We are ready to go here at AKA 38. Jones and Gesik.
And we're looking at a 1 round of 8 minutes here. So a little while to fight each other. Yeah. It's interesting to me that Gesik got right into it because he kind of told me he wanted to wear his opponent out because he knew that this was going to be a long matchup. But he didn't waste any time.
So this is 1 8-minute round. Every submission scores a point. So that is how they will score points in this round. Every submission will be 1 point, and those will tally up through the course of these next 8 minutes. Jones on top, trying to pass through that guard.
Gesik's got a good knee block here. Yeah, he's almost flipped over, but not quite. He seems to be interested in attacking the arm on the other side. He did say that he was a guard puller for a very long time. And I would say for somebody looking to get on top, he's kind of complacent on his back here. It seems like he's looking to lock up the arm in some way.
Yeah, he was trying to find it right there. Jones back to his feet, and we'll reset. About a minute and a half into this bout.
Another interesting thing about this matchup is Raykeda Jones has MMA fights that he's done prior to this. We've seen him here at AKA, I think at least once, maybe a couple of times.
Gesik gets the takedown and working on that single leg, and now he'll end up on top. Trying to potentially settle, what is that, a head and arm choke?
It is, gosh, I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's a hard one to finish in no-gi.
Well, especially when you're on top of them, right? Don't you want to be side by side, like get your body off to the side there? It's kind of an awkward position nonetheless.
The name of the submission is failing me right now, but it's one that is the Ezekiel choke. It's very hard to finish without the gi. The gi kind of helps you, strangle your opponent here. Unless you're a heavyweight, it's kind of difficult to put enough weight into it to get that finish.
And Victoria Mason going deep into her bag of excellence here on the submission game with the Ezekiel choke. Fantastic call right there. So how about it, guys? We're off and running another stellar event here in Shreveport, Louisiana, AKA 38. And what a night we've got tonight, Tyler. The big main event coming up, kicking things off with grappling. We've got junior MMA, junior kickboxing. We've got a little bit for everybody here tonight.
We've got a loaded card here tonight. You did such a great job introducing us, getting us set up for AKA 38. And we're off and running here. As Jones continues to...
Oh, I like this technique. He's using that forearm to push down on his opponent's neck. And it's kind of like reverse psychology. You want him to push back so you can sink in that RNC.
Victoria, in this position right here, if you're Raykeda Jones and he's got your back, how important is wrist control right now?
Oh, super important. I mean, the number one priority here is protecting your neck. Number two is figuring out how to get your hips to the mat, your shoulders to the mat. You want to like kind of slide yourself like a piece of cheese on some toast. But he's locked up in that.
That's tight.
He's not getting out of this one. I'd be very shocked.
That was pretty deep, guys.
Yeah,
Sugar Ray could be in trouble.
He's going to have to get this in. Yeah, that's locked in.
He must have some gills, as our friend Matt Snell likes to say, because he is hanging in there pretty hard.
He's got 4 minutes before he's saved by the bell here.
Yeah, there's no saving by the bell. I mean,
tough spot, and he's going to fight his way through.
See how he got the shoulders to the mat, and he was able to roll back into his opponent. Kudos to him. I really did not think he was going to get out of that. What a tough
impressive.
guy.
I mean, what a transition. Goes from the danger zone to now he's on top in the controlling position here.
I mean, that was deep, guys. I'm really shocked that he did not get the submission point there.
Yo, fat boy like myself, I'd have gave up a whole lot sooner. Sugar Ray showing off some toughness here tonight.
Looks like Jones may have hurt his wrist. He's
it's like almost like he
hold it up awkwardly.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. It's like he forearmed him down and then maybe hurt himself doing that.
So, Victoria, have you found yourself in that position before where you're working so hard for a submission on somebody and just tire yourself out maybe? Have you been there before?
Oh, yeah. It's you kind of smoke your arms out trying to finish them, and you're like, I can't believe that you're still in that position. You're trying to figure out what adjustments to make, and then the next thing you know, they're out, and you're working back to get them to the ground. That is the nature of the game.
So give us a little insight into the mental aspect of a fighter like yourself. So you're in there, you're Griffin Gesik, and man, you had this choke in so deep, and somehow he got away. What does that do to you mentally, thinking, man, what do I got to do to put this guy away?
Yeah, it's definitely discouraging because now you're thinking, you know, maybe that's, for me, my RNC is one of my best moves, and if it doesn't work out, you're thinking, goodness, I just threw my best at this person, and they're hanging in here.
You know,
So
I love
it's very
picking
discouraging.
I love picking the brain of fighters like yourself because so many common fans out there don't really understand the mental aspect of fighting. It's not all brute force, and so much of it is psychological.
Yeah. Of course, you're in that moment, though, and sometimes you just got to keep pushing through. You never know. Sometimes I've had submissions. I've had people tap the submissions I didn't think I had yet. And so, you just have to keep your wits about you because anything could happen.
That is the beauty of this sport. Anybody can happen at any time, and anybody can go down at any time. So Raykeda in the top position right now, controlling that right arm of Gesik.
Looking for
maybe Kimura
the submission. The Kimura or the Americana, whichever one he chooses to set up.
So his best option would be work for side control here, right? Correct, Victoria?
Yeah, he needs to get his legs free in order to really finish that submission, but he hasn't quite got control of the wrist either way.
Now we see Sugar Ray planting his hand on the hip, kind of posting up there, trying to get his left leg free from the grapevine that Gesik's got on him there.
Yeah, he needs to get his butt on the mat in order to get out that way. That
there he is working that hip push again.
Evading me. Now he's cutting across into mount, but it didn't quite work out for him. Good sticky hook there from Gesik.
Time running down. We've got about 1:15 left to go here in this first 8-minute round of our grappling contest. The opening bout here at AKA 38.
Almost got the sweep there. And we have no overtime, we were told today. This is it. He's got to go
he
for
got
it.
Him. Wow.
He got him.
What an opportunity that Jones seizes. Saw the neck.
For a mounted guillotine, I think.
Saw the neck, grabbed it, and gets the submission point. So with 1 minute remaining, Raykeda Jones now on top 1-0. And that was honestly just high fight IQ right there to see the times expire.
Advantage of that position.
For sure.
Beautifully. Beautiful transition into that.
So final 30 seconds. Gesik's going to have to figure something out here in these final moments.
He seems to be trying to push through it. He looks a little gassed, but he's trying to, I just don't know if he doesn't get him down in the next few seconds that we're going to see anything. He jumps guard.
You can see he's exhausted, though, just laying on his back after he hit the mat right there. And time is going to expire with Raykeda Jones on top. And Raykeda Jones is going to get the win here, 1-0.
Nice.
Gesik early on had an opportunity, right? An opportunity to pick up that point with the rear naked choke. Raykeda Jones surviving, and then in the end, Raykeda Jones.
And that was impressive. It really shows that Raykeda Jones has, a high grappler IQ to be able to stay calm in that submission. I mean, I'm really almost just as impressed, if not more impressed, of him getting out of that deep RNC than I am. Not that I'm not impressed with the submission, but it showed a lot of skill getting out of that deep choke.
We are going to the scorecards. Your winner by a score of 1-0. Let's hear it for Raykeda Sugar Ray Jones.
So you really have to fight your tendency to panic in that situation. He stayed calm. He stayed on that arm, kept himself from getting choked out, waited for that moment that he could get his hips and his shoulders to the mat.
Yeah, really high level stuff from Raykeda Jones. I mean, avoiding the submission, a tough spot, and then a high IQ moment right there to realize time's running out, attacks the guillotine, and gets the win in the end. Good stuff.